Hi, my name is Kelly and I'm a solutions architect at Castle. In this video, I'm going to discuss Castle's device fingerprinting capabilities. Before jumping into things, let's start with what device fingerprinting is at the most basic level. Device fingerprinting is essentially a way of identifying the software and hardware of a device in order to distinguish one device from another. While this sounds relatively straightforward, it's easily overlooked that hundreds and hundreds of data points have to be taken into account in order to accurately fingerprint a device. From the Castle dashboard here, we can jump to our events view and take a look at what some of these characteristics are. If I expand the time frame to look at the last 30 days of events, and then take a look at what columns we can add, you'll see a small subset of some of the device characteristics that are evaluated. For example, we'll see software details here, operating system details, as well as hardware details. All of these come together in order for us to determine a unique fingerprint value, which can be seen here. Adding these columns gives you some insight into what some of these values are. To see how our device fingerprinting can help you better understand your users, let's jump to a user-specific view. Here, we're looking at christopherY@gmail.com. From this view, you can see that Castle distinguishes between each device that has accessed or tried to access this user account. The user's timeline view here also shows the events from each device highlighted by a respective color icon in a timeline format so that you can get the full story of what's going on with the user's account. Jumping to the devices screen, we also highlight each device here with associated signals, and if there's any manual actions you'd like to take, such as approving or reporting specific devices, you can do that right from this view. With our device fingerprinting, we can also detect when accounts are accessed by a single device, often meaning there's an existence of spam accounts, promotion abuse, and fraudulent signups. Going back to the events view page here, we can filter on a specific fingerprint value or simply look for the multiple accounts per device signal. First, let's add the device fingerprint to the view. Then, looking at these events, you can see that the signal, which is triggered anytime more than one account is accessed by a device fingerprint, is already present on a number of these events. If I expand one of these events, you'll see that with the device fingerprint, I can actually add a filter based on that value in order to see any events that have come in with the same fingerprint. If I expand the events we're looking at to the last 30 days, you'll see some examples of that here. Our capability to fingerprint devices and alert you when this type of behavior is executed helps you lock down abuse and fraud rings where bad actors have multiple accounts being used. If you're interested in device fingerprinting and want to start leveraging this type of information in detecting unwanted users on your website or application, feel free to sign up for a free trial at www.castle.io. Thanks.